Hey guys, the Ace, and welcome to the first educational video I am doing. Today, since it is basically Halloween, I'm going to teach you how to carve a potato to form a jack-o'-lantern. Now, why did I choose a potato? Well, I've done a pumpkin and those can be really large and messy. But a potato is much smaller and easier to control, and you can throw it away in the garbage can instead of having to go out to the dumpster. Anyways, first we have our potato, we have our utility knife, got a candle, and we have our Sharpie. So let's hop right to it. First thing you want to do is you want to carefully cut off the bases of the potatoes, i.e. the ends. So once you get your base like this, make sure it's nice and even. And you also want to make sure that it's roughly big enough to where you can sit your candle inside, similar to like this right here. That could basically fit in. Looks like we're good to go. So that's the first part. It's just cutting them out. Now this part right here, which goes to the bottom part, throw it aside. You're not going to need it. This one, you're going to, because that's the top of the potato, unless you want it like a flat end on top. So, after that, you're going to take it and be very careful, but you're going to core out your potato. Means you're going to cut out the center part of the potato. Now, you got to be very careful about doing this for obvious reasons, because you're dealing with a knife. Like right here. You can eventually just kind of like, now you can like angle your knife down like that. You can start just slowly taking it out piece by piece by piece. Occasionally rotating your blade in there. Make this a pseudo ASMR tutorial. Except no, I'll never call it an ASMR. Because I have this thing called respect for myself. I don't like ASMR very much. Also, you want to try to avoid what I just did there and just cut off a bunch of the potato. The skin of it in particular. There we go. See how the hole right there is getting a bit deeper and deeper? Well, you just got to keep hacking at it. And sometimes you just want to go to the other side. Do the same thing here. Oh, I can see right through the camera. So now it's just more of a cleanup time. Looks like we got a lot of that out. Now one thing to notice about potatoes is they keep a lot of moisture. I mean, I literally picked this up the day I'm doing this. I have to keep in a lot of moisture, as you can tell. So, like my knife is. So, thing to check. Now, you gotta make sure your candle can fit in it. Yep, the candle fits in pretty well. Alrighty. Now we just decide which side's better. Obviously this side, because this side's curved inward. This one's a little bit more outward. So that'll give me more space to work with. Now we take our Sharpie here. Now I'm going to draw two eyes. Now I'm going to draw like a toothy grin. Like that. Now, I'm going to slowly carve out the eyes. You don't be too careful because I have a bigger knife. I want to do a little twist rotation. But this isn't the best knife to use in this case since of how small I chose to do it and how big my knife is. I mean, this is a 5-inch utility blade. And of course, you always want to be very careful with your fingers. Oops, flip that one out. Little piece right there. Alright, still have some left in there. Oops, stabbed a little too much out of there. Sometimes you want to carve out a little extra right here on the interior part, because that could also be helps thin it out a bit so you can actually like carve into it. Doing that helped a little bit on the inside here. There we go. Okay, we got two eyes there. Now, time to get the mouth. cute. Come on. Let go. No problem. Let's just carve a little extra off of you. And then do it in pieces. See? Right there. Like that, see? Now we're going to put the topper on. Sorry, this is the candle. Flip that on. Flip off, put on this cap. And voila. Got ourselves. I'm going to turn off the light so you can see what it looks like in the dark. Pretty cool. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed that little video I just did of how to carve a potato. Now traditionally, potatoes, turnips, and squashes were used to make jack-o'-lanterns, especially turnips back then in Ireland, before the Irish immigrants moved to America, and then pumpkins were much more durable and more widely used. That's why we use pumpkins, but originally we used potatoes and squashes, which was pretty cool in my opinion. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya.